Alright, what's going on, people? Today I got a story for you. So, this is a crazy story. This is an older story from like 2017 or something, but I don't know, I just discovered it and I kind of want to talk about it because I find it interesting. So let's just dive right in. So, a woman falsely accused 15 different men of rape and sexual assault, sending one innocent guy to prison for 7 years. 7 years, man. That's almost 2 presidential terms. Enough time to go from middle school to legally buying cigarettes. Or, if you're Kanye West, drop 4 albums and start 3 different cults. Now, I know what you're thinking. What does this fine specimen look like? What kind of irresistible goddess has the entire male population foaming at the mouth, unable to control themselves? Well, let me put some photos on the screen and I'll let you come to your own conclusions. But fair warning, if you've ever wondered what it would look like if Shrek had a long-lost sister, today is your lucky day. I mean, after seeing these pictures, I totally get it. Of course men everywhere would just be losing their minds, unable to resist her charms. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if ancient civilizations worshipped her as some kind of fertility deity. But now that we've all had a moment to appreciate this absolute specimen, let's break down what actually happened. According to her, she was so irresistibly hot that random men, strangers, saw her in public and immediately lost all self-control, just foaming at the mouth like rabid dogs, unable to resist her gravitational pull. And if that wasn't enough, after these totally real attacks happened, the same guy just had to hit up the homies. Get the squad together for a good old-fashioned group assault. Because, that's just how things work. That's the world we live in, apparently. This woman, this masterpiece of modern deception, has been sentenced to 10 years in prison. 10 whole years. I gotta say, I don't know how to feel about that one. On the one hand, it's good to see someone actually facing consequences for ruining lives. But on the other hand, 10 years? That's it? This woman lied about 15 different men, sent an innocent dude to prison for nearly a decade, and the justice system basically went, "Alright, that's the timeout for you, young lady." Nah, let's be real. If life was fair, she'd be in there for as long as the total sentence all her victims would have gotten combined. That's how you balance the scales. You don't get to destroy 15 people's lives and then just chill in prison for a few years, eating taxpayer-funded meals and waddling around like an endangered species in captivity. And let's not forget the worst part. One of these men actually served his sentence before they figured out, "Oh, whoops, our bad. You were innocent, young thug." Imagine that. You spend 7 years in prison, getting treated like a criminal, only for them to turn around and say, "Oops, my mistake. You can go out now." No, not good enough. Where's his justice? Where's his apology tour? This dude should be getting a settlement big enough to retire on a private island. But no, he gets a handshake and a "good luck out there, young plug." And just when you thought the story couldn't get even dumber, the same website that reported her sentence and dropped another article the next day titled, "Gemma Beale lied about being raped, but was sentenced by a flawed system." Hold on, let that sink in. This woman falsely accused 15 men, falsely sent one to prison, completely wrecked multiple lives, but now, suddenly the justice system is the problem? Oh, and they start talking about her mental health. The routine. Maybe she's unwell. Maybe she needs therapy. Maybe we shouldn't be sending her to prison. I mean, really? Really? Maybe the men she accused would like some therapy. Maybe the guy who lost 7 years of his life deserves a little sympathy too. But nah, let's make it all about her. And if you're wondering who wrote that masterpiece of journalist trash, let me introduce you to Zoe Williams. I'd put a picture of her on the screen, but honestly, you already know what she looks like. Just imagine the physical embodiment of a Twitter thread about how men shouldn't exist and boom, You've got Zoe. You know, at the end of the day, I'm just happy we actually got some justice. Not perfect justice, but it's something. One small step for man, one giant leap for men not getting randomly accused of imaginary crimes. But yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, fam. Link in the description, probably.